excited to check out the demo next week. I think that I'll bring that to, some guys in our office to check out when that's live next week. And then, so you want to launch by October 1st, you said?
Yeah, so just to give me context, so you do the merchant processing, you also do like tech also?
What's that? Yeah, we do. We do integration and different, it depends like what you're talking about, but what are you talking about?
No, I thought you said something like your brother or someone like works on tech startups and stuff.
Oh, yeah, Seed Invest. Yep.
Okay. So yeah, man. Basically, like, so the quick story is that like my site alldonconsulting.com, I just I just used my copywriting skills and I just figured out how to get investors to call me from like all over the world for like any business opportunity, and I presented 12 different things to 80 investors. I've had 2 million come through, and basically like 60 days ago, because like it always was when I was the broker, the money would hit my account and I would like close like a 25K deal, and then I would like keep a 3, 4, 5K commission and send 20K to a company that actually do the work. And then 60 days ago, I was like looking at my numbers and I was like, dude, I spent like 5K on ads and made 300K, but I sent 250 of it away for another motherfucker to do it, and then he didn't even do the work. And like, yeah, and I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on? I gotta figure out like, and that's when I was like, dude, I need to create like this solution and like be able to create a service where my investors is going to give the money to me because I created a company that is worth money. And that's why I started developing this app. First I was calling it a fund, and then I realized quickly that I was going to go to jail because I can't do that.
What did you call it?
At first I was calling it the automation fund.
Okay.
Because like I was pitching the investors. I was like, look, because I told you I got spooked because I sent money to one guy and he didn't do the work. And then I was like, fuck, man. And I had people still calling me about like they were like, I've been working those deals for like 3 months, ready to pull the trigger. You know how fucking, and like, you don't want to like pull the deal out of nowhere because like they were like, they were ready to send the money. So I basically was like, look, I'm going to make a Facebook group. I'm going to put all my investors in one place. We're just going to raise money and we're going to, find new opportunities. And people started just giving me the money anyway. And then basically over time, like I said, I realized I couldn't do a fund. So now I'm developing this app where what they're buying into is a SaaS service where we go and source vetted opportunities, and we just track everything transparently through the platform by connecting buyers and sellers. Just like, Airbnb connects buyers and sellers, Uber connects buyers and sellers, Amazon connects buyers and sellers. I'm doing the same thing, but with buying remote-based opportunities, anywhere from e-commerce to property management to transportation businesses. We're just like creating a platform where we transact those. Our average deal size is like $20,000 to $50,000 to buy a business.
Yeah, I think if you can automate, that's the beauty of the app. I feel like taking like some steps out of it and then increasing some security. So, how you're looking to raise more money, obviously. How much more money are you looking to raise?
Yeah, I was just on the phone with my one investor. Like, he's got 1.3 for me in September. He's also like a perfect client. My goal, like, I don't need like a bunch of money or anything. It's just like I want to just, what the money's going to is to build out funnels to produce revenue. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I need money for the development. Like, I probably can get the whole thing done with like 30K to get the app.
At the site, you've added a lot since I last looked at it.
Yeah. So, like I said, the money is just to go to creating revenue streams, essentially. Like, because I did take on, I'm gonna be honest, like I said this deal for, people are crazy, think I'm crazy, but anyone that is like ran like a 7-8 figure business is like doesn't think it's that crazy, and like those are the people that basically invest. So what I'm offering like a crazy deal to our initial clients, the angel investors, where I'm offering, they give me 25K, and then in 4 months they'll be able to go through the portal, pick one of these businesses, log into their LLC, get it started. My company will pay for it. And then I'm also offering them 100% return for being an angel investor in 6 months. And the people are like, dude, how do you fucking do that? You're Bernie Madoff. You're fucking crazy. How are you going to do that? And I was like, well, dude, in the last 90 days, I've done 740. And that was like when I was doing it by myself and I was sending the money away and I was paying old daily payment debt. Like I paid off 113K in debt and I still made 740 in 90 days by myself off of a spreadsheet. So that means if I did the same exact numbers over the next 6 months, I'd do 1.5. And then the numbers for all the money I've taken from my investors and like to double their money and give them the free business, that's 2.2 in 6 months. So it's like, fuck off. Of course I can hit those numbers. Like I have my CFO literally looked at it and he's like, dude, you actually can't hit those numbers. You just need like 3 consultants to do half of what you were doing. Yeah. So what happens if I get 20 fucking consultants?
Like, so you have a bunch of businesses that approach you or you're
yeah, like the businesses, honestly, I want to, that's like the catch-22 is like I do have people approaching me. And then the thing is like I want to get to the point where right now, like I want to be getting paid. Like I used to do everything for free. Huh?
Right now it's drop shipping, Uber, and Airbnb.
Yeah, like that's what I was doing, but like I would do those clients for free, or like so one case study he gave me 10K to set up the funnel, the Shopify. That I had to take that one down because he couldn't handle anymore. But so he gave me 10K in 120 days. I got him 19 clients, $387,000, and like I said, done these results for these Uber drop shipping, Uber, Airbnb, Bitcoin, Walmart, and now I want to. Like I have one franchise who's about to pay me $25K up front to do it for him. And same thing like with this trucking company, the guy who wants to give me the $500,000, 1.3, the pitch is basically is like, I'm like, look man, here, this is my revenue. This is how I could build a network of investors. He wants to give me the money so he can, because he has 65 trucks, he wants to refinance them so he can own 100% of his trucks. And then he wants to scale it to 400 as soon as possible. And what I'm pitching is, and I'm like, look, man, like my software is like basically a crowdfunding platform because once I deliver to these initial angel investors on this 2.2, which I already explained to you how I could do it, at that point I would have trust from like, I already have 45 references of when someone like wants to get on the phone, like if someone wants to get started, I have 45 people that will get on the phone and like verify the company and the numbers and stuff. So once I have those results too of the investors on top of that, you know what I mean? At that point, I'm just like fundraising for massive projects and I can just like take on more and more money. So he's giving me the money so I could just scale faster, help him refinance his trucks. He wants to also put the app logo on his trucks because then he'll be able to drive traffic to the app because he wants to, after he gets the 400, he wants to just resell a course teaching people how to do the trucks because he doesn't want to manage more than that. And then if he teaches the people how to do it, basically he sells like a franchise, the package, like where to find the routes. So he'll get equity on all those routes, and he basically wants to acquire those companies and then flip them. And like that's why he would invest into us as the technology company, basically to scale it, manage these fleets, and then have all of the data for like 20 years from now when like Elon Musk buys all the fucking trucking fleets because they fucking drive themselves, we fucking cash out. So that, huh? No. So like that's basically what he wants me to do for him. I'll be able to sell like that opportunity where like a client just gives me 50K and I'm showing him proving. I'm like, look, our trucks are doing like 25K a month and we've got 65. Like, do you want to get in or what? That's the pitch. I mean, yeah. Like we could just set the terms for him, and that's why he doesn't want to do marketing and sales. So he just hires me to train more consultants to just, like I said, we'd be doing 50 to 100K packages to like refinance his truck business. And it's like all through my app. So now I have data of like, look, he gave me one point.
Try this on my buddy that just started a truck business. Try because he obviously financed and did all that shit. And he also has a business for Turo. He has like.
Yo, so that we those are 2 funnels that I want to get a Turo funnel. And the thing is like the one guy, he was trying to get me to do it for free. Yeah, man, because like basically there's one Turo guy.
Because I think you need more like continued case studies online.
Exactly, that's exactly. So here's where I'm at. Here's where I'm at.
I can take you to like see it invest. You know what I mean?
So here's where I'm at. Like I said, I have the case studies where I can do it for free and produce results. But if they give me 25K, like I can guarantee that they're making like 600K to $1 million, like straight up, like actually, like with 25K one time. Because here's the pitch to any vendor. And like you understand where I'm at. It's like I need more case studies, and that's what I'm. basically the pitch to the vendor is like they give me 25K. I use that to invest into my proven SaaS funnel that's already spitting money out. So they give me 25K. I buy a set of leads on the franchise site. I get 100 leads for 5K. I get 3 people to buy that at 25. I turn 5K to 75. Now I spend that 75 and make an independent organization for the Turo organization, meaning like there's a CFO, there's a marketing girl, there's a da-da-da. So now there's like 2 streams of income to like build that one funnel. And it's like I can guarantee ROI because I'm obviously a fucking closer and I have bank statements and shit. But like these people, these vendors, before you talk, I just want to explain to you, these vendors are arrogant and they never want to pay. They're like, why don't you just send me the clients for free? And I'm like, yeah, I can, but it fucking costs money for the leads. And why would I send the client to you when I could just do 25K for myself? That's what I was doing the whole time. And like that's kind of where I'm at in the business. Do you get it? Huh? Yeah, it's legwork. Like for example, I have this one Turo guy. He's like my friend here, and he wanted me to do it for just like $3,000. And I was like, bro, you want me to make you like a 6-figure, 7-figure business, like completely done for you? Like I generate the lead, I close the lead, the client pays me, the contract's signed, and then I send the work. Like you want me to do that for $3,000, and you want me to sell a package for you where your value is 50K? It's like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not a slave. Like I can't. I'm tired of just making people rich for free. Like like what I've done already is worth 25K. It's like, look, if you give me 25K, you're gonna get like 20 to 30 clients over 4 to 6 months. You're going to make $1 million off of me, like guaranteed. And like I also have my app and the whole network, the whole thing that I'm building on the side. I can just make all these add-ons that you like. A consultant that's just working for you, he's not going to have all these other add-ons that I've built up, like my brand equity. So it's like a guaranteed investment. If you want me to sell for you, just give me money. Like why wouldn't you do it? Like I'm gonna fucking pay you back. That's what I talk to any vendor, but still, like I have to like really negotiate with them. I have one, like I said, one franchise. He's an epoxy business. He's thinking he wants to do 25, and then there's like one fund who's like whatever, but they don't want to pay. And then this YouTube guy, he doesn't want to pay either. They're like, why don't you just send me clients and then I'll do it? And I'm like, sure, bro, I will, but like not right now.
Yeah. No, I mean everyone wants stuff for free, but yeah, no, I think I have access to investors, but I think more case studies are key. I do have some friends that are doing this, but without a consultant, they're just doing it on their own. Now, if my buddy's doing it on his own, and you guys, get along, I mean, he could add, as I said, some freaking cars. He's in Charleston, South Carolina, and he would definitely potentially add a truck, if we made it cheaper for him to do, than what he's already done. I mean, you look at his numbers and just compare them to what you're proposing, and he'd probably do another truck, because I know he's going to anyway, with or without us. So if he gives you, how much do you need to put a truck on the road?
How much is his trucks?
I don't know yet. I mean, I haven't really talked.
Well, like what I'm saying is, it's just to a company like that just needs fundraising. It's just like, dude, give me 25K, and it's like I can flip that to like 100 racks in like 3 months, 4 months, like dead ass. Like dead ass. Like I literally will just fund. Like those are the types of case studies I want. I'll be like, dude, just give me the money and I'm gonna flip it and give it back to you. Like I'm gonna use it to make money for my company, and then you can use your shit. Like take it. But like I said, I prefer, like the ideal person that I'm looking for is the vendor, like the long-term partnership where they can take clients for the long. You know what I mean? Where I build a business for them, and you know what I mean. Like the Turo. Like if there's a guy who could take on. Like I could send an investor to a Turo guy and he sets up a Turo business for 25, 50K and they make money. Or like for your trucking guy, if he gave me 25K and he showed me his revenue, I'd be able to set up a funnel where I go on the franchise site. I'm like, look, you can invest.
His numbers, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I use his numbers. Exactly, that's how it is. I use his numbers, and then I go to I make a package of like 25, 50K, and I'm like, look, this is the ROI on what we could do. And then like, if you gave me the money for that, I could turn that into like hundreds of thousands of dollars for him, bro. Like a steady stream of hundreds of thousands. It wouldn't be right away. Like it'd be more like he'd have to wait like 3-4 months, but then he'd be getting like payments of 25, 50K like weekly, bi-weekly from my company.
I know that's what they want to see, and then you can take it and scale it out more.
Because like you gotta understand, it's just what I do. It's no different than doing like Facebook ads for like lawyers, right? You know, like those marketing agencies, they find one lawyer, they do the other lawyer, right? I get one trucking company that I'm generating clients for, and now I have that data, bro. And it's all the truck, like, that's the whole point of what I'm doing. The app, you create monopolies. It's like, I got this trucking company, this company, and like I already have investors that are looking to invest into trucks. Now I have investors looking to invest into e-com. I have investors looking to invest into Turo. I have investors looking to invest into YouTube. And you set up these pipelines. I have investors that are looking to invest into software. And like that's the real play for me. That's what the thing is I'm you already said it, like the businesses come to me. Like that was my whole idea of when I put the investors together, because I was like, man, these guys are shitty. The ones who are just running off with the money. I need to just show people how good I'm at sales, and the opportunity will present itself. And that's exactly what happened. Like 5 weeks ago, a developer from New Zealand schedules himself because he wanted fundraising for his company. He's been developing his software for 6 years, putting everything back in it. And like his mission statement is he's got a software that can manage like 3 to 5,000 employees, but he can offer it to me for like $20K. And he wants to be able to like be like the small business solution in IT. And he's like, he gave me access to his system yesterday. And so he just wants me to work through it, figure out all the features, and then I'll give him $20K in September, and then I'd have the full version somewhere around October. But he has like a dozen other IT solutions that I could be reselling. Huh?
Spreading yourself a lot of different ways.
No, but the whole thing is like what my app is, man, is automating copywriting and sales, dude. Because like I know how to set up a funnel and I know how to do the sales, and that's why, like for example, one of the businesses is the copywriting portal, how to automate training copywriters. I made a post into the copy group, and I said, hey, I'm going to train you this, and you're going to go through these videos, my 7-week program, and after every video, you're going to submit the content for me for free. Guess how many people like have submitted and offered to work for free for 7 weeks? Fucking 12 in like 9 hours.
That's crazy.
Like, so I know how to set up an offer and like get people to fucking go through it. Like, and I have 8, the whole idea of the app is there's 8 funnels, and each one of the funnels like builds upon one another. So there's the investor funnel, makes it easier for people to invest. It's the blockchain. Everything is transparent. I have the consultant funnel. Now the consultant can log into the mobile app and he has all the data from all the case studies. He has all of his leads. He can call directly through the app. Every call is recorded. It's transcribed. He can go through the app and buy more leads. Now I have the portal for the copywriter. The copywriter he goes through the program. He submits his content. The content's uploaded to the site. We can track if people are actually buying it. Now he can actually have a case study for himself to stop being a freelancer. And then I have each one of these portals for the lead vendor. So now some influencer on Instagram can promote my site, and we could track all the data that's going through from the free portal to everything else. The service provider that we already discussed how I could like 30x his money, but now he has the app portal where he can manage his salespeople, he can manage the buyers, the clients that he's getting from me. And then there's gonna be another portal for the events, right? So I have the data. Like people are like, yo, you're spreading yourself thin, but I'm just using the data I already created to make more money, because that's what I do. I do copywriting and sales. So I have the buyers, the writers, the salespeople, the lead vendors, the service providers that are already making money off of me, and then I invite them to the event. And I'm like, cool, man, I'm having a party, and there's 200 spots, and it's fucking 5,000. Click here if you want to go. And then I have a fucking concert, and there's 10,000 tickets. And so you already understand. And the people that I'm selling for can be the sponsors. I already made money for them. They can't take any more clients, but I'll be like, hey, do you want to buy the sponsorship package and get a VIP table? And we're going to put you all over the place. And we have the data of all of this for the app. And then I have the data for the app for the event to show that it was profitable, the tickets, the mastermind, the travel. And then
This is what you're doing in the future.
This is what I'm doing now. This is what I want live October 1st, is this product where I'm explaining through all these 8 portals how they just build on one another. Like, and I want to release this for the event, the Polo events, October 22nd. I want to be able to unleash it. Yeah, and I'm inviting all my investors to that event. I've already been doing that. And yeah, man, like I said, like the whole idea of the app is to just monetize and automate my ability to interact with all of these audiences. And it's like a full-time business where when these people give me $25K, I could just hire people to manage each one of these 8 portals. And I just get on the fucking phone and fucking close. And like that's what it's like. That's what I learned with stop sitting 80% away. I can fucking do $500,000 in the next 2 weeks. And yeah, guess what? I can't set up these 8 funnels at one time. And they all just make everyone else's job easier. Like the success of if I had like, for example, 30 salespeople that have experience in franchise closing, and they just came through my portal and they paid me $5K for leads. Like for example, someone today paid me $5K so he can do sales for me. He's gonna buy 100 leads and start doing calls for me. So what if I had 20 people do that? It's $100K for leads. They're all just build on one another. I just need to get them fucking done, dude. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm asking. You're like, Ryan, what are you fundraising for? It's not for the software. It's to get the fucking businesses done. Because then it's gonna print money, dude. Now I can just go into like a hedge fund and be like, dude, give me $5 million because my app says that I'm gonna make you fucking $20 million by the end of next year. Give it to me now. And like obviously I'm gonna have to keep investing into the software. Like the soft is somewhere between 20 to 30K, but I'm sure I'm gonna have to put in like 100K to put all the features that I really want. Like by So, but the money that I need is to just set up the websites and the copy, because then that's how I pay everyone back. I just do what I know to do.
What is that website right now? It's based off like Facebook or something?
Where my leads come from?
No, the website that you built out. You said you're doing like a new site eventually, right? Or is that the site?
No, I mean that's the site I'm doing now. I mean I don't plan on making a new all done.
Some of the plugins I clicked on, some of them aren't available. Like they go to Facebook, but they're dead links.
Yeah, so we got to talk to the developer and get him on the shit, and I'll talk to him about that. He's actually coming over today, and then honestly, man, like feel like I'm happy to come to your office, man, and tell you about this plan. But I'm serious about what I'm doing, and like, dude, like the other part with why I close so well is I'm super transparent with everyone I'm on the phone with. I told you, if you join my Facebook group, you'll see I just like record every single call and I post it. And I'm like, look, this is why this trucking guy's about to give me 1.3. Listen to the conversation. Does he sound interested? And then I'll close, wire transfer. Like the idea of it is like literally a blockchain of business acquisitions. Like everything is fucking open and available to everyone. Like it's like in a cloud. I can't delete it. And then people are just gonna throw money into it, dude. And you just all we have to do is once they throw the money, we have I created the basket to collect money, bro. Now I just need to have good businesses that don't fuck us over. But and then if you can help me with that, then we have literally all the money in the world, like no cap.
I mean, I definitely.
If you have businesses that I can invest into with like numbers and like you could give me talk me, like I want to be talking to people that already made 10 million. Like if we put money into their hands, then we're good.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's what I'm doing with the trucking guy.
That are right on the way to that with startups, like utilizing these. Really, you're using just shared,
data, dude.
Shared, it's like shared infrastructure. I mean, all these companies do it. It's sharing other people's asset sharing.
Yeah, the way I'm able to grow so fast is I just as I mentioned, I use other people's numbers and I can set up I can set up the copy in a day, use someone's numbers, put up the lead on the franchise site, and get 100 investors to come in, and now I'm the expert.
This one with M Trucking. Let's try a trial.
I can do it, man. Literally, if you give me the numbers and I get coached up on it, I could spend like literally $5,000, and that gets like 100 leads. And it's not like, I'm gonna be honest, like the leads don't they don't necessarily close in a week or in a day, but it's just like it's guaranteed, like through my experience, that in 3 to 4 months you're getting deals like consistently every single time, and like that's what I'm pitching to the vendors. Sometimes you get one call closes, like the people are just aligned and they just get it, and the momentum is definitely going to increase. But like I said, like I'm getting 30x ROIs.
Wait to send the website out until you get fixed on those plugins, because I'm hitting up this guy right now.
I mean, dude, like the fact that there's fucking issues with the website. Tell me, what are the issues with the web, like the plugins? Where are they? Like the fact that I can't, my website's not ready to be presented to investors is laughable. Like I fucking spend too much fucking money. Like I'm sick of that shit.
There's one. I'll send you a couple screenshots, and then I clicked on.
I appreciate you sharing this with me too. But yeah, my team's coming over today.
Well, I just joined the group on Facebook, All Done Consulting.
That works. Thank you. Yeah, man, and honestly, so like I see, man, you could be. I mean, basically the consulting side of helping with this. My biggest issue is like, yeah, like an investment is great. Obviously, I'm always looking for an investment, but if you could just help me with the service provider thing, that's all I need really. 'Cause I know how to get the money. Like, I just need more real companies.
This was one of them. I just sent you a screenshot of it, and then you just click on. It says, "Who is Cashflow Cars?" It was just I just was going through the website.
Got it.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's one of them. There was
we
one
might have
more,
taken
too.
that one
There
down.
was one more.
Yeah, I'll tell him. I'll send him money
I
and.
only looked at it for 15 minutes. I mean, if you were fucking about to hand over fucking 100K or 200K, I mean, you'd look at it more than 10 minutes.
And yet I still have done 740 in the last 90 days, Tim, and I'll send you the statements. That's how good of a salesperson I am, dude. It's crazy. Like I'm the truth, dude. Like
Interested. So I mean, I could fucking.
I need to get better. I need to just get the whole infrastructure better and the team and the.
I mean, so why don't we wait? Well, I don't care. He wouldn't care. This guy's like a buddy of mine, drinking buddy. We party a little bit, but he has, he's done medical sales, and he made enough money to fucking buy a couple cars, and he was touring them out. And now he just got like a nice like a Benz, like a sick Benz, and I just seen him fucking work his way up from just fucking being a shitty fucking sales rep to putting his money away, not being crazy and blowing it on girls, and then now he's got bought fucking couple semi trucks. And he has this fucking trucking logistics business because he was doing drop shipping, and he's like, you know what, fuck this. I don't want to be the middleman.
Dude, I could definitely help him with that. Like you could tell him and be like, I've got an investor that's about to put 1.3 and he's got 65 trucks in, and he literally wants to create a like trucking coaching business. So like your guy would be an example. Like we would have to make him like more money. Like the whole business of what we're doing is we want to grow trucking companies. So he'd be like the first one to come in. And if he came in before the 1.3, that would impress him. You know what I mean? Or I'm like, look, I'm already doing it.
No. Have you done this with a logistics company? Have you done it with a trucking business yet, or no?
I haven't done it with trucking, but I've done it with Uber. Like it wasn't.
Well, I mean, that's similar.
It's dude. Honestly, really, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The whole epiphany of what I've had is like it does not matter what I'm presenting, bro. Like I know how to get the copy, and when the franchise lead comes in, I call them and I know the conversation. I know it'd be like I need to know how to find out about them, what they're doing, why they clicked on the ad. I fucking tell them my experience and how I can help. Like it does not matter what I am selling. It really doesn't.
Yeah.
I could sell any. Like I could literally take any lead and then sell them something else, whatever I feel like. I'm super serious. It's like I could take the YouTube lead and sell them the trucking. Take the trucking guy, sell them the YouTube. That's the fucking service. I know. Like they just need to be coming from those franchise sites, and I could see how much money they have, and they fucking clicked on it. Then yeah, we will get the money from them. Like straight up.
Let's see. I just asked him when he can speak to you, and we'll set the little call.
Yeah, man. And I still need to fill out that application on the other side of things.
Charleston's a big fucking port, so it makes sense that his trucking business would be there. I mean, Charleston's a big port, so a lot of shit comes into Charleston and just goes straight across the United States over to us or wherever. Cars, all sorts of shit.
How many trucks does he have?
I'm not sure. He just started. That's what made me think about it.
Dude, we can help him get some more. If he gives us 25.
Definitely having more.
If he has.
He only have one right now, but he's definitely gonna have like 10 soon.
Dude, if he gives us 25, I could easily get him like three.
If I bring you this client, like what's my cut of that?
Got you. So with the service providers, like a long-term business revenue, I can give you 10% of the whole thing, of what we produce for him, but what we make, not what he makes.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad. It's kind of like a little low for a finder's fee, especially.
No way, dude. Not if I'm making the dude $1 million, bro. I'm not gonna. I can't give you like $100K like residual for handing over a relationship.
I mean, I could take him to somewhere else or feel like,
Who's doing that?
Because I have a lot of these. I just want to do one to test, like a guy that I'm buddies with,
Yeah, man. I mean, dude, we got to feed the company, man. How about we grab a beer and we'll talk about it?
Yeah, I mean, we should definitely do that. But the other thing is, like, I want to get the processing of the businesses. So if it was maybe 15% plus, we say that, we would like, you guys, because they take either ACH, these businesses, or credit cards or different shit. If it's through a third-party app, it's harder, like Turo and fucking we could build in, a processing hub even through your website and process through Hey All Done Consulting, but we're doing the actual processing. We're taking the credit card number, putting it through our servers, but it says, on the fucking receipt, All Done Consulting, whatever. You know what I mean?
Speaking of which,
we're doing the processing. All of your clients, then it fucking makes sense.
no, all right. So speaking of which, I forgot to fill out your application because I've been just like how startups are. But I do have 140,000 that I have been trying to process for over a month. I was going through this other company. That's why I got.
That's like easy for us.
But the issue is my credit. I don't have the credit for it, and that's why I'm not approved. So I'm assuming I would do it.
Dude, we have so many banks. We're not tied to a bank. Just fill out the fucking application the best you can. Give us what you have for banking stuff, and we'll get you approved because we can go to like 80 banks.
All right. Well, I'm just telling you, I've been declined like twice, so that's why I've been like.
I mean, we're gonna do it differently. We're gonna not give you a line of credit. We're gonna process for you. So,
Well, dude, if you can handle the processing, then I 100% have no issue going. Like that would make me. I would close way more deals if I could just take credit cards for sure.
I mean, no shit. That's what I'm saying. Because everyone's putting this stuff on credit, especially people that have businesses fucking black.
Well, yeah. So that's just another thing, man. As far as like you bring in,
they'll grow their business quicker if it's not their money, obviously.
Yes, and so what I'm saying to you is, Tim, if you have these clients for me, you have investors. My money is I've already proven to make money with only wires. So if I had credit cards, my numbers would be even bigger. So just the factor that that's what I'm leaving it.
Credit cards and e-check, ACH.
Dude, yeah, if I could take checks too, then yeah, my numbers would be even bigger, like than what it is. So.
I mean, that's what we're gonna do.
All right, fine. So I'll fill out the application right now. I'll take care of that.
And I'll submit it Monday. I just got one submitted today for a gun store in Clearwater, Florida.
So my question is if I get declined, will you still be able to get this 140 for me like in the next week or so? Because I really do need that money, dude. I need that money, dude.
Probably, yeah, through ACH.
But it has to be. He will only pay it through a card. This client.
I mean, yeah, I could take it through one of my other buddies' companies, right?
All right,
Let's just try to get you set up. Let's not even go there right now. I think I can get you set up.
Please see attached. Call me with any questions. So
I really think I can get you set up because I've had businesses with terrible financials set up. I mean, it's just like, there are small fees, but it's like whatever. The banks will set it up just because the banks want business.
Okay, I will work on this, sir. And I appreciate you giving me the call. And did I send you the email on what I'm up to, man?
Let me see. I think you did. You said in your text you did, but I've only read through your text at this point. Let me check. What email is it coming from?
Ryan@alldoneconsulting.com.
Here it is. Ryan Morgan.
Yeah, and then Tim. So like I said, man, basically I put myself in a really like high pressure situation. I put all these investors in one place, and like I told you, I'm inviting them all to the event October 22nd. So I need to have my shit together by then. So if you can help me, that'd be fucking great. That'd be.
No, I think as I was saying, I think part of it is getting on the processing so you can actually accept different.
I can accept more money. Yeah.
Fucking case studies is pretty, self-explanatory. Getting a few more clients up there, a few more testimonials up there, and then also that would be good for the banks too, because you can review in 6 months and get a better rate. First rate might not be that good, but that's all right. And then at least you're getting the fucking money. And then you move into more consistency and a better track record and then more volume, and then the banks love to see that shit. And they're like, oh, here, we'll relax a little bit.
Gotcha. Yeah, man, Tim, I really do appreciate you following up with me, man. Because I definitely could use this help. And if I had just, like I said, a few more partners that could just see what I'm up to, just like sees like, because like, dude, I like hire employees and then like I've got to spend time explaining to them that the plan is gonna work, dude. It's like, you know what I mean. I gotta have partners that know it's gonna work. You know what I mean? Because it's different when you have you've got like 2 or 3 contacts that can guarantee that it works. And when I've got partners people that like don't have that circle, it's harder for them to understand like how to create success. It's just a few relationships it takes,
Yeah.
And you got to close, obviously.
This upcoming week here. So Matt wants to money.
Yeah, I will send money to my developer and tell him to scrub the whole thing. He's coming over in a few hours for video content.
I'll send it to this guy like this weekend at some point when he's having a beer. He'll look at it, and then he said to set up a call for this coming week.
Cool, man. Let's talk sometime next week. I really do appreciate your time. I will fill out the application and we'll keep in touch.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you, Tim. It's all done. Take care. Bye bye.